Delowe down here to discuss Daredevil Born Again, the last episode that we've gotten so far, episode 7. Man, when I tell you
Daredevil is back.
Daredevil is back, but the whole plot and twist of what's about that was what I thought this whole series was about to be about.
I thought I would be able to predict all the episodes.
Oh man,
I don't know what's going on.
So let's get into it.
We started off. He's in the shower. I don't know how he was so bruised up after that one fight, but I mean, he did take some hits.
Yeah, he took some hits. Yeah, remember, yes.
And Heather is questioning it, and then he just gaslights her and starts kissing her or whatever. Yeah, I wonder how long he'll be able to keep this up.
Mm-hmm.
And then they talk, and he's like, I occasionally run into things. Sure. And then a thing, I was wondering why it happened, but after their conversation that I liked, I honestly, I don't know how to feel about Heather yet as a love interest.
Yeah.
I still like Karen more.
Mm-hmm.
He starts touching all on her face.
That
comes into play later on, but we'll get to that.
Oh, yeah. That's
that
crazy.
Because again, people forget it's not just his hearing and it's all other 4 senses are heightened. Touch, everything.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Now, you see Daredevil after one day is already starting to affect his life. We see again Ayla's mom not questioning how I call Matt Murdock, and then Daredevil shows up at 12 in the morning.
Forgot about that. Yeah, because he saves her.
Whatever. I'm fine with that. I mean, that's the same thing as she didn't find Hector's box right under the bed.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I mean,
so
she's just clueless, man.
Her awareness skills is what typical.
Happy to see that she survived. Obviously, that was terrible. After this, we get to see he talked to his PI, and he's like, "Yeah, I know Daredevil's back. And he's not messing with it at all. He's not even trying to give Daredevil no information.
Yeah.
They're not on good terms right now. I think he'll come around though at some point. And his Daredevil's partner is starting to get suspicious of them for keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets.
What do you think about her? I feel like she hasn't gotten a lot of screen time, but
she don't need a lot of screen time unless she's a superhero. But
dang. So Karen and Foggy don't deserve screen time?
They're superheroes.
Oh man, here we go.
They are.
And then we get to see Kingpin. This is his first time. They break the news. This probably the worst news of his whole life. The Daredevil is back. He starts
not 100% guaranteed, but
what?
I thought they said that it wasn't guaranteed. Like we don't have it, but we pretty much.
He knows.
Yeah, he knows him.
He knows, and because he's like, who could have stopped Muse?
Yeah,
he started. I mean, he was going through it. He said, "Yeah, get the task force ready.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta go get him." I'm surprised it hasn't been in his head to tell the world who he is, because he could just raid his house if he wanted to.
If he really wanted to get rid of him, you're right about that, but
I'm not sure. But it was a not sure, and he has a lot of other stuff to be worried about right now as well. But he was definitely stressed out about that.
And you got another thing. I mean, just because he says it, he will still have to prove it.
Yeah.
So
I guess he hasn't assuming
that they're
doing
that.
Yet.
Yeah, to really be able to got some pictures.
And better.
You got to be able to come up with really big. Yeah, I could say it, but how do I prove it? And then especially when Matt does his thing, like, man, I'm blind.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
And the medical records show that he is blind.
He is blind. So you're not going to be able to explain how he's able to do all of these things. But it's definitely his friends will probably start to be like, he does got good hearing. I have seen him fight a couple times.
My dad was a boxer thing. That can only work for so long.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then we get to see Vanessa, who has been, I feel like, morally conflicted for a good amount. That's Leo. For a good amount of the season, talking to Luca. And he's like, hey, we got to backdoor him.
Mm-hmm.
And that whole conversation, they kind of leave it in the air. We don't know what she's thinking.
We don't know if she set up Luca or she set up Kingpin.
We don't know how she feels. But we do kind of, I feel like I can infer she's not messing with him right now. Based on the therapy and the story she told about her father abandoning her. I don't think they're really on the best terms right now.
Okay, so they ain't on the best terms. Did she set him up or did she help him out?
I mean, we can't wait. I mean, we just gotta wait until next
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah. So I am kind of scared for her right now. But
scared for her or scared for him?
Scared for her. Because the guy that she sent to go and get the job done, Kingpin was waiting for him.
He got popped.
Yeah, he gone. So yeah, if that was her intent, and that was probably the only guy that is scared of him, she in trouble. She don't have no protection.
The police officer that we see helped stop the bank robbery. And that's the end of the 7th episode. We got 2 more to go.
So basically, it's just gonna be the task force hunting down Daredevil and him probably knocking some cats off or whatever. And what?
I'm very interested. No, they can't do that. I don't think they would do that.
So it's just gonna end with him just being
again. We don't know. Muse could come back this season because I said the decomposed thing. He could just come back next or the season finale.
Okay.
So we don't. I don't think we should write him off just yet because if you look back at the trailers, there is fight scenes of him and Muse that we still haven't seen yet.
Okay.
So that wouldn't work with just what we've seen.
Okay.
But yeah, I thought it was I think now that I put more thought into him getting shot, I think it was a solid episode.
Okay, guys. What do you think? Is it over with for Muse? Do you think we're going to see him again this season with episode 8 and 9? Who you think the other villain is? How you guys think this season is going to come to? What is it? The mid-season finale?
Nah, 7? That would have been like 4 or 5.
No, I'm talking about because you know how even though it's season, it has to be the season finale because it's picking up in season 2.
Yes.
It's not one of those we're going to cut for a while and then we're coming back, but it's still part of the same season. So
what are you talking about?
Sometimes if it's 18, they'll do 9.
It's not 18 though.
I'm saying they'll do 9 or whatever, and then you don't get any more, and then it'll come back again. But it's still the same season.
Yeah.
It feels like 2 seasons.
I don't know if they're going to time skip. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm upset.
It's not even a time skip.
Should have been,
how they do.
Should have been 13 episodes.
To make you wait it out.
I hope they give us some hour-long ones at the end of the season because that's what we deserve for waiting all these years.
For sure. All right. Till episode 8. Stay tuned. Subscribe. Hit that like button.
Let us know what you want us to talk about next.